Well, back here again on yourliveevent.com. It's time now for our nightcap here. Game 4 of 4 of day number 1, the quarterfinal round of the Region 2 Girls Basketball Tournament in Class B Basketball. Coming to you from the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center on the campus of the University of North Dakota. 3 semifinalists have already been determined, waiting on the 4th semifinalist here in game number 4, as it is Midway-Minto, the number 3 seed in the region, going up against the 11th seeded Hatton-Northwood Thunder after they were able to pick off the upset of 6th seeded Hillsborough Central Valley on the road at the Hillsborough Event Center on Friday night. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll take a quick break and be back for more here on yourliveevent.com.
Get your ticket for the Hatton Men's Club 25-gun raffle, with event being held Saturday, April 4th at the Hatton Community Center. Social hours starts at 6 p.m. with cash bar, raffles, games, and a meal to follow. Must be 21 years of age or older to attend. Get your ticket from a club member today. Learn more about the Hatton Men's Club on Facebook. Hatton Men's Club, license G-0841. A proud supporter of the Hatton community.
There's a lot to love about Hillsborough, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsborough embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsborough invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsborough. Visit hillsborough-nd.com to learn more about Hillsborough, a small town with big opportunity.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsborough High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, Brady Siebels with you, along with our cameraman Keith Meyer, and of course our executive producer in Mark Forseth. Again, game number 4 here tonight. We've had 3 tickets already punched into the semifinals. Back in game number 1, beginning at 3 o'clock, it was the Grafton Spoilers picking up a 68-31 victory against Drayton Valley Edinburgh. In an entertaining 4-5 matchup, as it was the Cavalier Tornadoes picking off the 4th-seeded Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. A final in that one of 51-39 in favor of Cavalier. So our first semifinal tomorrow night at 6 o'clock will be the Grafton Spoilers and the Cavalier Tornadoes. Bottom half of the bracket, it was 2nd-seeded the Thompson Tommies picking up a 60-32 victory against Findlay Sharon Hope Page to advance to the 2nd semifinal. They will face the winner of this game here coming up between the Mustangs of Midway-Minto and the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood. Stick with us. We'll talk our keys to the game. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to irieinsurance.com.
Patient-centered care is really putting the needs of the patient and every aspect of the patient's life at the center of their care. The technology from Polar allows us to do our job in the pharmacy more efficiently, which also allows us to better serve our patients here at First Care Health Center.
We are working 24/7, 365 days a year, and Polar Communications is there for us.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. It's time now for our keys to the game here. First for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. Can you put together a complete 4 quarters? In talking with their coach a couple times through the season, as he's talked about, they have had some moments of brilliance there, and then they've had some other, even in the same game, some quarters where it's kind of been hard to resemble even basketball being played by the Thunder. So can you put together the 4 quarters? They put together a great 3 quarters on Friday night against Hillsborough Central Valley. Kind of let Hillsborough get back into the game, but the Thunder able to prevail in that one to bring us to the Betty Ingolstead Sioux Center for the region quarterfinal round. And for Midway-Minto, can your big players step up big here tonight? Can they lead the way? If they can, usually good things happen for the 3rd-seeded Midway-Minto Mustangs. Take another quick break, then we'll have our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton has been adapting to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. The production of edible beans has helped many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operations more profitable. Along with the increased profitability, these growers are producing a nutritious, high-protein food source that helps feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, and Peasic. Learn more online at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. It's time now for our starting lineups. Those, of course, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Here as both teams introducing their reserve players first. Now time now for the starting lineups. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood coming in as the number 11 seed. A 5'4" junior, number 10, Lily Thompson. A 5'9" senior, Tyra Petrick. A 5'5" sophomore, number 14, Skylar Uglum. A 5'8" senior, number 20, Caitlin Thompson. And a 5'7" senior, number 21, Cassie Rosfit. Starting lineups for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. They're head coach by Tony Evenstead. Their assistant coach is Ryan Bilden. Time now for the starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard, the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. Coming in the third seed, had a bye into the quarterfinal round. As a 5'8" junior, number 3, Elizabeth Shanelak. A 5'7" junior, number 5, April Schmitz. A 5'7" sophomore, number 11, Kalina Carinta. A 5'7" junior, number 15, Kayla Becker. And a 5'6" junior, number 21, Kennedy Slominski. Starting lineups for the Midway-Minto Mustangs. Their head coach is Todd Baranek, and their assistant is Eric Hagstrom. Hatton-Northwood wearing the visiting dark colors, the black uniforms with the white numbers trimmed in blue. Midway-Minto with the home whites, red numbers trimmed in black. Again, glad you could join us here on yourliveevent.com. Region 2 Girls Basketball Tournament from the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center on the campus of the University of North Dakota. Petrick to serve it to tip it off for the Thunder, as it is won by Hatton-Northwood. Uglum, top of the key. To Thompson. Rosfit in the corner. Petrick inside. Uglum turns, puts it up. No. Rebound, putback is good. As Caitlin Thompson on the basket, scoring the first points. Up ahead, Carinta. Out. Shanelek. Inside, back to Shanelek. Carinta from 3, no. Rebound tracked down by Shanelek. Back top of the key, Slominski. Hands it off, Carinta. Shanelek. Back to Slominski. She'll put up the 3, no. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it will remain with Midway-Minto as they'll get a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Mustangs inbound, tries to get it inside, but it's stolen away. They try to get it to Becker at the first turnover by the Mustangs. Uglum to Caitlin Thompson, and we'll have a travel called. First turnover on the Thunder. Inbounds, Shanelek. Across the timeline. Inside baseline. Shot by Schmitz, no good. And the rebound taken by Hatton-Northwood. That is Petrick inside. To Caitlin Thompson. Her second bucket, she's got all 4 points. 4-0. Schmitz inside. No, but she's fouled. And April Schmitz to go to the free throw line.
Hatton-Northwood, they're playing free and easy right now, and they admit there's no pressure on them. They can just go play and enjoy a basketball game here. This could be a really fun game if Hatton-Northwood can get that running game going. Could really give the Mustangs fits.
Schmitz, first free throw attempt up and good. Foul was on Cassie Rosfit. Her first, team's first. Second free throw attempt up and good, as April Schmitz got them both. Cuts the deficit in half, 4-2. Hatton-Northwood with the lead. Uglum across the timeline. Pass is tipped by Shanalek, and it will remain Thunder basketball, 26 to shoot.
2-3 zone by the Mustangs.
Lily Thompson inbounds Uglum. Caitlin Thompson. It's it to Lily Thompson along the baseline. Has that one stolen away from her. As Kalina Carinta up court. Behind the back, she'll slow it down. Too slow, Shanalek. Schmitz. Back to Carinta. Top of the key. Slominski stolen away. As Caitlin Thompson going the other way has that one stripped from her. It will remain Hatton-Northwood basketball, 31 to shoot. Inbound. Tries to lob it out. Miscommunication as she was going for Petrick. Other way. Fast break attempt. As Shanalak with the steal and the layup attempt good, and we're tied at 4. Uglum, top of the key. Lily Thompson. Inside to Caitlin Thompson, and we'll get a foul called on Midway-Minto. As Kennedy Slominski on the foul, that's her first. Team's first. As Slominski will check out 23. Sophie Schuster in for Midway-Minto. Inbound to Uglum. To Petrick. Inside Rosfit, turns, puts it up, no. And the rebound is taken by Kayla Becker. She'll get it to Shanalek. Cross the timeline. Inside, just inside the free throw line, gets the floater to go. As Midway-Minto takes their first lead, they're on a 6-0 run. Uglum, inside Rosfit, and we'll have a tie-up called. Possession arrow is to Midway-Minto. And we'll get a Mustang timeout. 4:36 remaining in the first quarter. Midway-Minto 6, Hatton-Northwood 4 on YourLiveEvent.com. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Hillsboro Lumber now has roof rakes. With the heavy snowfall, removing snow from your roofs should be considered. You can now remove snow from your roofs with snow rakes from Hillsboro Lumber. They have a selection including the Avalanche Roof Rake. Stop at Hillsboro Lumber to purchase your snow roof rakes today. Also, as you're thinking of remodeling plans and other projects, visit Hillsboro Lumber for cabinets, doors, flooring, and more. Hillsboro Lumber will provide the materials. With their services comes free delivery and free estimates. No projects are too small or too big for you to be helped at Hillsboro Lumber.
Tomorrow. Back here, 6-4. Midway-Minto with the lead out of the Mustang timeout. As Kalina Carinta with the basketball gets it to Schmitz. Inside, Becker couldn't get it to go. And the rebound taken by Lily Thompson. To Uglum. Top of the key. Hands it off, Lily Thompson. Inside to Petrick. Back out, Caitlin Thompson. Long two-pointer, no. Rebound, fall for, still loose and controlled by Becker. Up ahead, kick out. Schuster, and we'll get a foul called. And Sophie Schuster to go to the line to shoot 2. As Caitlin Thompson on the foul. That's her first, team's second. First free throw attempt up and short, no good. Nice Schuster.
A little bit of nerves there, I think. Just got to shake that off and let it rip.
As Tessa Madsen checking in for the Mustangs. Second free throw attempt, no good, but the rebound is taken by Schmitz. Put back up and good. Petrick to Megan Larson, who checked in for the Thunder on the dead ball. Shot no good. Uglum gets the rebound, put back, no, but she's fouled. Then Skylar Uglum to go to the free throw line.
That was just a pure aggressive play. She ripped that ball away from the Mustang girl. Decided she was going to get the shot.
First free throw attempt up and good. Also, Avery Moan checking in on that last dead ball for Midway-Minto. Second free throw attempt up, short, no good. But Rosvik gets the rebound and will have a foul called. As Tessa Madsen on the foul, that's her first, team's third. Inbound Petrick along the three-point line. Inside Rosvik, she'll put it up from there, no. And the rebound taken by Schuster. In the front court now, Madsen. Schmitz, back to Madsen. Shanelek, 20 to shoot. Schmitz picks up her dribble. Shanelek fakes, drives inside, and stolen away. Stolen away by Megan Larson. Uglum. Caitlin Thompson, back to Uglum. Inside Larson, and we'll get a foul called. As Avery Moan on the foul, that'll be her first. Excuse me, that's her second and team's fourth. Inbounds is stolen away by Schmitz. Turnover 4 on Hatton-Northwood, as we'll get a foul called as Uglum will commit the foul. So that'll be her first, team's third.
Hatton-Northwood is telegraphing their passes a little bit. Credit to the Mustangs. They're jumping in and stepping in the passing lane and getting those interceptions.
Schmitz gets the inbound. Madsen, they'll work it around. Schmitz from three, no. And the rebound out to the Thunder as 23, Stella Sert on the board. Inside, and we'll get an offensive foul called. As Petrick on the foul, that'll be her first, team's fourth. As Schmidt, or excuse me, that's Shanelek up court. Schuster drives inside, back to Shanelek, 20 to shoot. Gets a screen. Madsen, it's it back, it's bounces around. Schuster able to save it, 7 to shoot. Madsen, Shanelek, inside from the free throw line. Couldn't get to go, offensive rebound, put back, no. And the rebound taken by Rosvik. Sert across the timeline. Larson. 20 to shoot. Back to Sert. Top of the key inside. Try to get to Caitlin Thompson, and we'll get a defensive foul as they will get Tessa Madsen on the foul. As that is her second, team's fifth. As Rosvik will check out. Checking in 5. Mira Hausen for the Thunder. Inbounds to Sert. Petrick. Hausen. Dribbles left side. Sert. Caitlin Thompson. Pass is tipped. Stolen away. Turnover 5 on Hatton-Northwood, taken by Corinta. Gets it to Shanelek. Corinta, long three, she'll take it, short, and out of bounds it goes. And Hatton-Northwood basketball. Inbounds Hausen, across the timeline. to Surt. Larson, back to Surt. 20 to shoot. As she has that stolen away. Steal by April Schmitz. Up ahead, Shanelek off the glass, no. Gets her own rebound, put back, that's good. Shanelek follows her shot, gets her second rebound, and point number 6 for her. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Petrick, back out, Hausen, she'll put up the three, good! As Hausen beats the buzzer, gets the three-pointer to go, as 1 quarter in the books. Golden Harvest, Tim Gazette, Seed Sales Scoreboard, Midway-Minto 10, Hatton-Northwood 8, yourliveevent.com.
MLGC has delivered cutting-edge communications technology to the communities they serve. MLGC continues to be at the forefront of innovation and technology with an ever-expanding variety of products and services with internet speeds up to 1 gig, over 150 cable TV channels, and reliable telephone service. Watch for huge, exciting announcements from MLGC. Internet TV phone, moving you at the speed of light. 1-877-893-MLGC.
Do you feel like there's never enough time to get everything done before planting? The window for spring work is quick and unforgiving. Give yourself the upper hand with the ProTill High Performance High Speed Disc. More and more farmers agree the ProTill is the right tool for Springfield conditions and heavy residue management. Zero maintenance bearings, independent disc technology, oversized pins and bushings allow the ProTill to handle whatever field or conditions you can throw at it.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, beginning quarter number 2. Midway-Minto with a 10-8 lead. Hatton-Northwood scored the opening 4 points of the game, then a 10-1 run the remainder of the first quarter, but a big three-pointer beating the buzzer by Amara Hausen brings it only to a 2-point game after the first quarter, as Surt has that one stolen away from her. Shanelek inside. Couldn't get it to go, but she's fouled. And Elizabeth Shanelek to the free throw line. And Skylar Uglum on the foul. That is her second, team's 5th. Shanelek at the free throw line. First free throw attempt up and good. She leads all scorers now with 7. Second free throw attempt up and good. Shanelek got them both. 12-8, the Mustang lead. Surt, the screen from Larson. Hausen. Uglum. Double team comes, and we get to Hausen. It's inside the three-point line. Back out to Uglum, 15 to shoot. Surt. Back to Uglum, top of the key. She'll launch up the three. No. Rebound, still loose, and taken by Shanelek. Up ahead, shot no. Rebound, taken by Schmitz, who gets it to go. 14-8, as the Kendi Slominski shot wouldn't go on the fast break. Job by Schmitz, trailing the play. It's the rebound and the putback. As we'll have a foul called on the Mustangs. As Schmitz on the foul, as that will be her first, team 6th. As Caitlin Thompson, Surt checking out. Back in 21, Cassie Rosfit. As well as Petrick has that one stolen away. Stolen away. Schmitz, coast to coast, gets the bucket to go. And a 6-0 run to begin quarter number 2 gives Midway-Minto a 16-8 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Timeout on the floor.
Rural life isn't for everyone. But those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Back here, out of the Hatton-Northwood timeout, both of them have used a 30-second timeout, still with 4 remaining. Hausen hands it off. Uglum. Petrick. Doubles right side, top of the key. Hausen. The screen from Petrick has that one stripped from her. Out of bounds it goes, and it will remain Thunder basketball.
Quick hands on the Mustangs are really starting to wear on the Thunder now.
Hausen, the inbound, gets it back, top of the key. Uglum, 6 to shoot. Turnaround Rosvet, no. Petrick gets the rebound, put back, no, but she's fouled. Ira Petrick will go to the free throw line. As Carlina Carinta on the foul, that's her first, team's 7th. So the Thunder in the bonus. First free throw attempt is up and good. Petrick's second shot up and good. She got them both. Breaks the 6-0 run to begin the quarter by Midway-Minto. 6-point ball game. Chanelek, Schmitz, Carinta, back to Schmitz. She'll launch up the 3 and hits it. April Schmitz from long range, and it's a 9-point Mustang lead, largest it's been tonight. Hausen, Larson, back to Hausen. She'll launch up the 3, banks it in. Laura Hausen with her second triple. Deficit cut to 6. Schmitz, Slominski, she'll launch up the 3, no. Rebound still loose, taken by Becker. Kick out. Long 2-pointer is good by Slominski. Had a foot on the line. 21-13. Uglum loses it, able to get it back. Petrick. Back to Uglum. Inside the 3-point line. She'll let it go and hits it. Mustangs the other way. Inside kick back out. Long 2-pointer up and good. April Schmitz with the 2-pointer. 8-point lead for Midway-Minto. Hausen, back to Uglum. Inside Petrick, she'll put it up, no. Off the front iron, Hausen rebound, put back, no. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. As Kendi Slominski on the foul, that's her first, team's 8th. So at the free throw line, between the 1 and 1. First free throw attempt up and good for Hausen. She'll get a second one. Second free throw attempt. That one is no good off the back iron. And the rebound is controlled by Midway-Minto. Number 10's Avery Moan. 12. In the corner, Sophie Schuster. Schmitz drives inside, picks it up. Inside, Chanelek off the glass, no. Rebound taken by Petrick. Cross the timeline. Is it off? Hausen with it. Caitlin Thompson. Petrick, try to get to Rosford. It's tipped and stolen away. Turnover 9. Sophie Schuster to Shanelik, back to Schuster. Slominski tried to work it inside to Moan, and will get a foul called on Hatton-Northwood. Housen on the foul, as that is her first, team 6th. Slominski to inbound. Schuster back out. Chanelek drives inside, off the glass, and the foul. She's now got double digits with 10. And to the free throw line. Gonna go the three-point play. Petrick on the foul. That'll be her second. Free throw attempt up and good. As Chanelek completes the three-point play. 10-point lead for Midway-Minto. Housen. Petrick. Caitlin Thompson. She'll drive inside, puts it up off the glass, gets the roll. She's got 6. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Schmitz, work it around. Chanelek will drive baseline, puts it up, no. Rebound by Schmitz, put back, off the glass, and in. She's got 13. As Lily Thompson thought about it, she'll get it back to Housen, back to Lily Thompson, who now she'll put up the 3. No. Rebound, Caitlin Thompson, put back won't go. Rebound tipped out, and it will be Midway-Minto basketball. As we'll have a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto leads 28-18.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I can have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Midway-Minto uses their second timeout. They've got 3 remaining. Hatton-Northwood with 4. Chanelek off to Slominski. They work it around. Matson. Slominski back to Matson. As we'll get an offensive violation called.
I think somebody stood in the lane too long. 3-second call.
A turnover by the Mustangs. As Sert with the basketball hands it off. Lily Thompson has it poked away from her, able to get it back. Sert, 20 to shoot. It's a screen. Petrick. Caitlin Thompson. Lily Thompson to Petrick. Inside Rosford, stolen away. As Madsen with the steal, turnover 10 by Hatton-Northwood. Under a minute and a half to play in the half. Madsen, Schuster, she'll back it out. Pass tipped by Petrick, able to recover, get a hold of it. Inside drives off the glass, no, and she traveled anyway. And so turnover number 11 on the Thunder. Turnover 5 on Midway-Minto. Madsen to inbound. Shanilek across the timeline. A minute remaining in the second half. Madsen. Schmitz. Hands it off. Schuster. Madsen. Shanilek. 15 to shoot. Schmitz. Back to Shanilek. Madsen. Schuster. And we'll have a travel. Travel on Sophie Schuster. Turnover number 6. Final 40 seconds of the half. Thunder trail by 10. Sert. Caitlin Thompson. Inside Rosfit, off the glass and in. Cassie Rosfit, her first points tonight. Final 20 seconds. Mustangs can hold for the final shot. Up ahead, Schmitz. Along the baseline. Back out Schuster. She'll launch up the three. No. Rebound taken by Moan. Put back. Knocked out of bounds. Final 7 seconds of the half. Mustangs looking to inbound. Lob out. Shanilek. Schuster. Schmitz. Gets it off. Shot no good at the buzzer. And that will do it for half number 1 on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto 28, Hatton-Northwood 20. Stick around, our Trail County EDC halftime report. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're looking for a great paying part-time job with flexible hours, check out 2020 Census Jobs. You may have another job, or not. You may even be retired or just looking for some extra income. But you can also help make sure that everyone gets counted. So apply today at 2020census.gov/jobs to help strengthen your community. That's 2020census.gov/JOBS. Census jobs provide great pay and allow you to work flexible hours while getting paid weekly, and even the training period is paid. Help your community and get paid doing it. Visit 2020census.gov/jobs to become a census taker. It's one way you can make a real difference.
People depend on a healthy food supply always being there. We take great pride in what we've built here, and we want to pass that on.
Running a family farm isn't easy. We can't control the weather, ever-changing farm policies, and up and down farm prices, but we manage to keep going to provide the safest food supply we can.
To be a farmer, you have to be committed, and it isn't so much a choice as it is a calling.
Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, as you can see, Keith Meyer providing us with our fan cam here tonight as well. It's our Trail County EDC halftime report. In the first quarter, Hatton-Northwood got off to a strong start, scoring the game's first 4 points, but then a 10-1 run throughout much of the remaining part of the first quarter gave them a 5-point lead. At the horn, it was Amara Hausen with a three-pointer beating the buzzer, as it was only a 2-point game at the half, 10-8 in favor of the Mustangs. Second half game gets a little bit more spread out, as Midway-Minto able to outscore the Thunder by a score of 18-12, outscoring them by 6 to give the Mustangs an 8-point advantage as we head into halftime. Midway-Minto leading 28-20, and the winner of this game will face the winner of the previous quarterfinal, the Thompson Tommies, as a part of our semifinal Tuesday. Grafton and Cavalier, and then Thompson, the winner of this game. We'll have both those games for you on yourliveevent.com. We'll take a quick timeout here, then we'll have our first half stats coming up next on yourliveevent.com and our Truck County EDC halftime report.
I would like to take and welcome everyone to come and visit Hillsboro. We think that we have a great amount of opportunity here. It's a friendly, small town. That's the type of environment where you want to take and raise your kids. Our athletic programs are outstanding, numerous championships. We are just about exactly halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. It's an easy commute back and forth. Help us grow Hillsboro. We have friendly small town cafe. We have great opportunities for growth with our industrial park. We also have those recreational opportunities basically with a great park. We're going to take and expand the opportunities on our river. We're going to have some boats and kayaks and things that we can utilize. The fishing's great, the hunting's great. Again, and we are that hub of high-tech industries that we're trying to attract here. And we've had some great success with that already. Come and explore Hillsboro.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to irieinsurance.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Cows don't have a schedule when they decide to calve, so you need to monitor them pretty much 24/7. The big plus for me with the camera system that I have now is just being able to watch and monitor these cows. We've saved at least 4 calves and paid for the system the first year. The big thing I liked about Polar was I get good service. I mean, they're very local, and I think it's very reflective on the communities that they represent and that they're a part of.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, Truck County EDC halftime report. I'm going to run down our first half stats here for both teams. Hatton-Northwood 20 points in the first 16 minutes. They're led in scoring by number 5, Amara Hausen, with 7 points. 6 points for Caitlin Thompson. Skylar Uglum has 3 points, 2 points apiece for Tyra Petrick and Cassie Rosfit as well. The Thunder, that committed 11 team turnovers, had 11 team rebounds, 7 team fouls, and from the free throw line, they are shooting 4 of 6. First half stats for the Mustangs of Midway-Minto, 28 points for them. Led in scoring, 13 points apiece for Elizabeth Shanelek and April Schmitz. And Kennedy Slominski has 2 points. 6 team turnovers in the first half. They had 12 team rebounds and 7 team fouls for the Mustangs. And from the free throw line, they are shooting 0 of 2 in the first half. Those are your first half stats here on yourliveevent.com. Take a quick break as we'll get ready and started for the third quarter of action. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Pacific Ag, the nation's leader in wheat straw production and sales, sends best wishes to all the area teams. Learn more at pacificag.com or call Stephanie Borgen at 218-790-4494. Good luck, teams, from everyone with Pacific Ag. Pacific Ag, the nation's leader in wheat straw production and sales, sends best wishes to all the area teams. Learn more at pacificag.com or call Stephanie Borgen at 218-790-4494. Good luck, teams, from everyone with Pacific Ag.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, getting ready to start our third quarter of play as Midway-Minto leads Hatton-Northwood 28-20 on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Mustang basketball to begin the half. As a three-pointer off the bat, up and good. As Corinta, her first basket, a triple to open up the scoring in quarter number 3. Drive by Lily Thompson, shot no good. Schmitz with the board, and we'll have a double dribble called. First turnover in the half by Midway-Minto. Back to a Thunder basketball. Pass is tipped. It will be saved by Caitlin Thompson, and she is fouled on the drive. As Kayla Becker on the foul, that's her first, team's first. Uglum to inbound along the baseline. It's it inside Lily Thompson. And we'll have a carry. Turnover on the Thunder. Mustang basketball. Shanelek across the timeline. Corinta. Back to Shanelek. Inside, tried to get it to Slominski, but it's tipped and stolen away. Lily Thompson, her pass is tipped and stolen away by Midway-Minto. Galina Corinta on the steal. Slominski drives inside. Shot attempt no. And the rebound taken by Petrick. Lily Thompson across the timeline. Still with it. Hand back off Petrick. Hands it off to Uglum. Top of the key. Lily Thompson. 15 to shoot. Caitlin Thompson. Out to Petrick. Inside, Caitlin Thompson turns, puts it up. No. As we'll have a tie-up call. Possession arrow stays with Hatton-Northwood. As Lily Thompson checks out, 22, Megan Larson in for the Thunder. Uglum to inbound. To Larson, and she was out of bounds. Had her toe on the line. And another Hatton-Northwood turnover. Third already to begin this second half. Inbound Shanelek across the timeline. Schmitz. Back to Schmitz. Slominski. Schmitz inside, tries to split the double team, but she traveled. And that is Midway-Minto's third turnover of the half. It's a bit of an ugly start to begin quarter number 3. And Slominski will check out 10. Tessa Madsen back in for Midway-Minto. Inbounds to Uglum. Guarded by Shanalek, and it's stolen away. Shanalek with the steal. Layup, good. Uglum able to get it across the timeline. Side still with it. Pass, no one there. Stolen away again by Shanalek. 5th turnover on the Mustangs in the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the quarter. Side Shanalek. Becker gets it up and in. Kayla Becker, her first bucket, as we'll have a timeout called by Hatton-Northwood. 60-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Golden Harvest Timkins at Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto leads 35-20.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
This is Carson Henningsgaard, student-athlete at Central Valley High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Out of the timeout, it will be Hatton-Northwood basketball. Both teams now with 3 timeouts remaining. Petrick will inbound as it's stolen away. Madsen with the steal. Becker. Schmitz inside, puts it up, no, but April Schmitz will go to the foul line.
This is really a danger zone for the Thunder right now. Down 15, I mean, there's plenty of time to recover from that. But if they go down 17 here, that could start to build a wall that they just can't scale.
Schmidt's first free throw attempt up and good. Second one upcoming. Free throw attempt up and good as well. April Schmitz got them both. As we'll have a substitution, Rosvet will check out. Mara Hausen back in for Hatton-Northwood. Dietrich inbounds. Sert picks up her dribble, double teamed, able to get it to Petrick. And she'll bring it across the timeline. Makes the give to Hausen. She'll drive baseline, puts it up, no, but she's fouled. They'll call it on the drive. Not a shooting foul. As April Schmitz on the foul. That's her second, team's second. Hausen to inbound along the baseline. Inbounds, Caitlin Thompson. Drives inside, puts it up, off the rim, no. Schmitz with the board. That's her fifth. Schmitz still with it across the timeline. Corinta, now to Shanalek. Over Schmitz. Madsen, Shanalek puts it up, in off the glass, and good. She's got 17. Sert across, trying to get across the timeline, but it's stolen away. Layup up and good. Shanalek with the steal and the layup. And quickly the lead is 21 for the Mustangs. Sert with it. Hausen across the timeline. Guarded by Corinta, back to Sert. Hands it off Hausen once again, top of the key. Over to Sert. Dribbles left side. Picks up her dribble. Hausen thought about the three. Goes right side, top of the key, spins. Loses it. 3 on the shot clock. has to put one up off the glass, no. And Shanelek the rebound. Quickly going the other way, coast to coast, layup up and good. Shanelek with the bucket. She's got 21 and a timeout called by Hatton-Northwood. On the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard, Midway-Minto 43, Hatton-Northwood 20.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Northwood using their third timeout. They have 2 remaining. Midway-Minto with 3. 43-20 in favor of the Mustangs. Inbound to Uglum. Gets it across the timeline. Back it up, go the other way. Top of the key. Right side, handoff, Petrick. Housen. Larson. Pass is stolen away. April Schmitz on the steal. Her layup good, and the foul. And Northwood just having a hard time holding on to the basketball. 9th turnover of the quarter.
Midway-Minto is just feasting on those little cross-court passes. They see him coming, they attack it, they poke it down court, and take off for a layup. Another thing they're doing is stealing the dribble very well. They don't slap at the ball, they just kind of poke at it when the dribbler crosses over.
Schmidt's free throw attempt is good. Uglum gets it across half court. Drives inside, now she'll back it out. Back inside in the paint, floater gets it to go. She's got 5. Slominski gets it across the timeline. Hands it off, Tessa Madsen. Top of the key. Sophie Schuster back to Madsen. Kennedy Slominski. Madsen once again. 10 to shoot. Goes left side. It's it to Schuster. Top of the key, 5 to shoot. Madsen, long 2-pointer, no. Rebound controlled by Slominski, and we'll have a tie-up called. Possession arrow is to Midway-Minto. As Larson will check out, back in 21, Cassie Rosfit. As Slominski to inbound. Lobs it back out, Madsen. Gets it to Slominski. Madsen, Slominski. Schmidt, she'll put up a 3, no. Out of bounds, and Hatton-Northwood basketball. Schmitz will check out. Shanelek back in for Midway-Minto. Petrick inbounds to Uglum. Up ahead, Housen, across the timeline. She'll drive baseline and will get a foul called. On the drive. As Sophie Schuster on the foul. As that'll be her first, team's third. Housen to inbound. Lobs it out, Caitlin Thompson. Uglum puts the floater up. No, Uglum gets her own rebound. Put back, that's good. As a travel called. Travel on Shanelek. To receiving the inbound. Turnover 4. Hatton-Northwood basketball. Inbound, Petrick. She'll put up the long 2. No. And the rebound, fall force still loose, taken by Housen. Petrick at the free throw line. There's inside, Rosfit, back to Petrick, puts it up off the glass and in. Her first bucket, she's got 4. 46-26, Midway-Minto. Madsen over to Schuster. Pass tipped away. Petrick with the steal. Up to Uglum. She'll put it up off the glass. No. And the rebound controlled by Slominski. Up ahead. Puts it up. No. Rebound taken by Schuster. Excuse me, that is Moan on the rebound, and she is fouled. So Avery Moan to go to the free throw line. As Rossford on the foul, that's her second, team's third. First free throw attempt up and good. Avery Moan with her first point tonight as Uglum will check out. 10, Lily Thompson checking in. Also 11 checking in as well. Kalina Corinta checking in as well. Second free throw attempt was good. Final minute of the third quarter. Petrick to inbound. Able to get it to Lily Thompson. Back up to Petrick. She'll get it across the timeline. So with it, off Caitlin Thompson. Long two-pointer, no. And Corinta with the board. Coast to coast. Chanelec couldn't get the shot to go. Madsen with the rebound. She'll back it out. Chanelec top of the key. 20 to shoot. Slominski. Madsen. Corinta. Back to Madsen. They work it around. Chanelec drives baseline. Puts it up. Couldn't get it to go. Lily Thompson with the board. Across the timeline. Final 15 seconds. And Northwood can hold for the final shot. Caitlin Thompson. She'll put up the three. That is short. Corinta with the rebound. But she traveled. Turnover 6 of the quarter. And had Northwood the chance in the final 3 seconds. Inbound, Rossfit. Shot no good. As Madsen picks up the board. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. Golden Harvest Timkins at Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto 48, Hatton-Northwood 26 on yourliveevent.com.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Had Northwood able to, Midway-Minto able to really open up the game in the third quarter, outscoring had Northwood 20-6, giving them a 22-point lead going into the fourth quarter. As Caitlin Thompson's shot attempt is no good. Rebound Schmitz, coast to coast. From behind, blocked by Lee Thompson. They remain Mustang basketball, 30 to shoot. Inbounds, back out. Corinta, she'll put up the three. No. And the rebound controlled by Petrick. Drives inside, layup off the glass and in. Petrick coast to coast. She's got 6 now. Chanelec across the timeline. Schmitz. Corinta, she'll put up the three. No. Chanelec, the offensive rebound from her knees. putback wouldn't go, and Petrick gets the rebound. Her 5th board. Shanlek's 5th as well. Housen over to Lily Thompson. Petrick, 20 to shoot. Caitlin Thompson inside, gets it to go. She's got 8. That leads all Thunder. Schmitz with the drive inside and gets the bucket to go. April Schmitz now with 20 points. Lily Thompson, she'll put up the 3. No. And the rebound taken by April Schmitz. As we'll get a foul called. Lily Thompson on the foul. That's her first, team's 4th. Inbounds, Shanelek. Excuse me, that is Schmitz. Corinta, over to Shanelek. Back to Schmitz. She'll launch up the 3. That is short, and out of bounds it goes.
You know, watching this first day, these first 4 games, I just wonder if the girls aren't confused by the lines out there on the court, the 3-point lines. There's 3 of them. They have to realize that white one on the inside is the one that pertains to the high school game.
Midway-Minto with the steal, but then we'll have a travel called on Kayla Becker. Turnover on each side, as it will be Hatton-Northwood basketball. And yeah, the white line, that is the high school 3-point line. Then they have the middle line, the first black 3-point line, which is the women's college line, and the men's college line. Behind that, the outside circle. Mustangs commit the foul. Thompson. Lily Thompson with it. Pass is tipped by Madsen, and it goes out of bounds.
Once again, the Mustangs can see those passes coming, and they're like vipers waiting in the bushes for somebody to throw that pass.
Caitlin Thompson gets the inbound off to Lily Thompson, out of Housen. Caitlin Thompson from the free throw line, no. And the rebound taken by Shanelek. Loses the handle of it, and it's stolen away by Petrick. And she'll be fouled. Tessa Madsen on the foul. That is her 3rd. Team's 5th. 5.5 remaining. They'll put a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Petrick inbounds, Uglum. Inside to Petrick. And we'll get a tie-up called. Possession arrow is to Midway-Minto. Turnover number 22 of the game. Inbounds to Shanelek. Cross half court. He'll slow it down. Off to Slominski. 20 to shoot. As Corinta is fouled. Lily Thompson on the foul. That is her 2nd, team's 5th. Inbound, Shanelek. Slominski tried to get it inside. It's tipped. It will remain Mustang basketball with 30 seconds to shoot. Just under 5 minutes to play. Slominski to inbound. Gets it to Madsen. Hands it off Shanelek. She'll back it up, slow it down. Loses the handle of it. Corinta able to save it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Corinta splits the double team, still with it. Drives inside. Couldn't get the shot to go. And Rosvit with the rebound. Petrick across the timeline. She'll turn. It's a 3-pointer attempt. No, by Uglum, but she is fouled. And Skylar Uglum to go to the free throw line. As Corinta on the foul, that's her 3rd, team 6th.
You know, it's not a pretty game right now. It's kind of discombobulated a little bit, but Hatton-Northwood's still having fun out there. They're running up and down the court, looking for steals, pushing the ball to the basket. And the Thunder fans, they're treating this like it's a 2-point game. They're just hooting and hollering back there, and they're still into it. So the Thunder they're really getting their money's worth out of this game.
Uglum at the free throw line for a third attempt. That one's good. Uglum gets 2 out of 3. 50-32, the score. Inbounds to Madsen. So checking in during that dead ball. Sophie Schuster, as well as 12 Avery Moan as well for the Mustangs. Inbound Schmitz, top of the key. Off, long 2-point attempt, no good by Slominski, and the rebound taken by Uglum. Drives inside, floater, no. And the rebound taken by Schmitz. Brings it across the timeline. On the pass to Madsen. She'll drive inside, off the glass and in. Tessa Madsen, her first points tonight. Lead back to 20. Inside, Caitlin Thompson off the glass, no. And Kennedy Slominski, the rebound. Slominski looking to go coast to coast. Floater gets it to go, and the foul. Kennedy Slominski basket. Chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. As Lily Thompson on the foul, that's her third. Team's 6th. As checking in, 22, Megan Larson. Free throw attempt up, no good off the front of the iron. Rebound is tipped out to Uglum, and she is fouled. That will be team foul number 7 on the Mustangs. Kennedy Slominski commits the foul, her third. Thunder now in the bonus. 1-on-1 free throw attempt by Uglum, no good off the back iron. And Madsen the rebound. Out to Madsen. Dribbles right side. Reverses, goes the other way. Hands it off Schmitz. Back to Madsen. It's a screen from Schmitz. Hands it off Schuster. 10 to shoot. Schuster to Slominski. Schmitz drives inside, puts it up, no good off the front iron. And the rebound taken by Petrick. Up ahead to Uglum. Try to get it back to Petrick. But Madsen able to tip it back out of bounds. As we'll have a timeout called by Midway-Minto, a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 2:53 remaining on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Midway-Minto leads 54-32.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Kazette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Final 2:53 between Midway-Minto and Hatton-Northwood. Shot attempt no good. Rebound by Petrick. Gets the putback to go. Checking in out of the timeout, 32, Dallas Jorgensen. And number 3, Kennedy Soini. Shot attempt is no good, and Petrick with the rebound. It's it across the timeline, under 2.5 to play. Petrick, Uglum, puts it up, gets the shooter's roll to go. Uglum with the basket. She's now got double digits with 11. Up ahead to Schmitz. She'll back it out. Corinta. They work it around. Sophie Schuster. Back to Madsen. Corinta gets a screen at the elbow. Gets it to Schmitz. Corinta, she'll launch up the 3. In and out, no good. Petrick with the rebound. And we'll have a foul called. Uglum will check out. 4, Skylar Carroll checking in for Hatton-Northwood. Petrick up court, across the timeline, under 2 minutes to play. Hands it off, Carroll. She'll put up the 3. Yes! Skylar Carroll with the triple. 54-39. Corinta across the timeline. 90 seconds to play. Hands it off Schmitz. Back to Corinta. Schuster. Inside Corinta, off the glass, no. Rebound fought for, still loose, goes out of bounds. And it will be Thunder basketball. As we get a couple more substitutions. As 33, McKenna Gatter checking in as well. 40, Ariana Berrigan. Checking in for the Thunder, as is 24, Kennison Azur for the Thunder, as we'll get a foul called. As 22, Danny Corinta on the foul as she checks in for Midway-Minto. Also 25, McKenna Fenner. 1-and-1 free throw attempt. First one up and good for McKenna Gatter. Second one upcoming. Free throw attempt up and good. She got them both. As a quick 30-second timeout by Hatton-Northwood. Thunder take the timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well on yourliveevent.com.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Turnover out of the timeout and the inbounds by Midway-Minto. Turnover 15 by the Mustangs. Berrigan with it. Back out. Gatter inside Berrigan and stripped of it. Out of bounds it goes. Possession will remain with Hatton-Northwood. Carroll will inbound. Inside. Gatter shot attempt, no. As out of bounds, possession will remain with Hatton-Northwood, under a minute remaining now. Inbounds, Berrigan, and we'll have a foul called as they'll get Madsen on the foul. It'll be her 4th, team's 9th. So Ariana Berrigan to the free throw line to shoot the 1-1. First free throw attempt, in and out, no good. Rebound, put back, no. Rebound fought for, and it'll be a foul called on Hatton-Northwood as Azure with the rebound for Hatton-Northwood. Foul, team foul number 7. Going the other way, shoot the 1-1, Tessa Madsen. First free throw attempt, up and good by Madsen. As we'll get 4 fresh subs coming on for Hatton-Northwood. As we got most of the starters, some of the seniors getting them the final action here in their career. Second free throw attempt off, no good. Madsen split the pair as Caitlin Thompson. Pass tips, stolen away by Schmitz. Going the other way as we'll get a foul called on Petrick. That'll be her third, team's 8th. And April Schmitz to the foul line. First free throw attempt, up and good. As Danny Corinta will check out, back in 3, Elizabeth Shanelak. Second free throw attempt by Schmitz. Up and good. As Schmitz got them both. Final 35 seconds. As we'll have a travel called as Soini with the travel. As that is turnover 24. Final 30 seconds. Shanelek drives inside, puts it up off the glass, no. Rebound tips still loose and out of bounds it goes. And Hatton-Northwood basketball. Final 19.3 seconds. Bounds, given right back. Petrick across the timeline. As she'll lose the handle of it. Schmitz with the steal. Going the other way. Layup no good. As we'll have a tie-up called on the rebound. Possession arrow back with Midway-Minto. Final 4.5 seconds. Inbounds Corinta. She'll launch up the 3. No. Rebound Shanelek. Put back at the buzzer. Gets it to go. And that will do it here on YourLiveEvent.com as a final. As Midway-Minto picks up the victory, they will advance to the semifinals to face off against the Thompson Tommies tomorrow evening back here inside the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center. Your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto 59, Hatton-Northwood 41. Post-game report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get your ticket for the Hatton Men's Club 25-gun raffle with event being held Saturday, April 4th at the Hatton Community Center. Social hours starts at 6 p.m. with cash bar, raffles, games, and a meal to follow. Must be 21 years of age or older to attend. Get your ticket from a club member today. Learn more about the Hatton Men's Club on Facebook. Hatton Men's Club, license G-0841, a proud supporter of the Hatton community.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. It's time now for our Nielsen Brand Law post-game show, building trust and community with offices in Fargo and Mayville. It's time now for our game summary. That brought to you by Pacific Ag, as a tight first quarter, only a 2-point Mustang lead, 10-8 after one quarter in favor of Midway-Minto. Mustangs able to get a little bit of separation, but Hatton-Northwood fought tough throughout the game as a 18-12 second quarter in favor of the Mustangs gave us the halftime score of 28-20. Only a 8-point game as we headed into the half, but the third quarter really where Midway-Minto able to really push open the game, outscoring Hatton-Northwood 20-6 to pick up a 22-point lead going into the fourth quarter, 48-26. From there, out the second quarter as a 15-11 in favor of Hatton-Northwood, but a little too late as Midway-Minto picks up the victory, 59-41 to pick up the victory. That is your game summary, brought to you by Pacific Ag, as they help growers reduce costs, improve crop emergence and yield, and increase revenue per acre. Contact them today, 218-790-4494. We'll take another quick break here. We'll give out some awards. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com. Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as it's time now for our RDK Enterprise Precision Players of the Game for the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. Elizabeth Shanelak, April Schmitz, combining for 45 of the, 45 of the 59 points for Midway-Minto. Shanelak with 23, Schmitz with 22. For the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood, give that to 14 Skylar Uglum. She led the Thunder in scoring. 11 points for her. Also had in 3 rebounds. As those are your RDK Enterprise Precision Players of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Again, you can visit them online at planterdoc.com. Take another quick break here. We'll have our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Time now for our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And really for the Mustangs of Midway-Minto, making it hard for Hatton-Northwood to connect on passes or even trying to connect it to get it across the timeline, as Midway-Minto able to force 25 turnovers in the game here today. Had forced 11 in the first half, 14 in the second half to make it a total of 25 forced turnovers by Midway-Minto. Really the stingy defense by the Mustangs, your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection.
I got one more connection I really do want to call out, and that was, I mentioned it in the fourth quarter. The connection between the Hatton-Northwood Thunder basketball team and their fans. The fans were just absolutely fantastic. And, the Thunder came out here to have fun. And obviously their fans did too, and those two fed off each other. And that was just really good to see. That's what high school sports should be about.
Keith Meyer joining us here as well, giving his Halstead Telephone Company post-game as well. And they are keeping you connected. And visit them online, halsteadtel.com. Take one final quick break here, and then we'll have our final stats all wrapped up, and we'll give them to you coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, our final segment here on our Nielsen Brand Law post-game show. Give them a call, 701-786-6040. As it's time now for our final stats here for both teams. First for the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood. 41 points for them here on the evening. They were led in scoring by Skylar Uglum. She had 8 points. She had 11 points, 8 points apiece for Tyra Petrick as well as Caitlin Thompson. 7 points for Amara Housen. 3 points for Skylar Carroll and 2 points apiece for Cassie Rossfit and McKenna Gatter. Team totals. Hatton-Northwood, they committed a total of 25 team turnovers. Had 22 team rebounds. They committed a total of 15 team fouls. And from the free throw line, they shot a total of 8 for 12 total free throw shooting wise for the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood. Your final stats for the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. 59 team total points for the Mustangs, led by number 3 Elizabeth Shanelek with 23. 5 April Schmitz added in 22. 4 points for Kennedy Slominski. 3 points apiece for Tessa Matson as well as Kalila Corinta. And 2 points apiece for Avery Moan and Kayla Becker. Team total wise, they committed a total of 15 team turnovers. Did the Mustangs had a total of 29 team rebounds. They committed a total of 16 team fouls. And from the free throw line, they shot 7 of 11. 7 of 11 at the free throw line for the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. So that will do it here for day number 1 on yourliveevent.com. A busy day, but an exciting day as the 8 teams remaining in Region 2 have now been cut down to 4. As all the way back, game number 1 here earlier at 3 o'clock, it was the 1 seed Grafton picking up a 68-31 victory against Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Entertaining 4-5 matchup as the 5 seed Cavalier able to knock off 4th seeded Park River Fordville Lincoln by a 51-39 score. Bottom half of the bracket, 2nd seed Thompson with a 60-32 victory against Findlay Sharon Hope Page. And then this final game here as Midway-Minto picks up a 59-41 victory against the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood. So again, semifinals are tomorrow. We'll have the pregame show will begin 5:30 for game number 1, which will be Grafton going up against Cavalier. And our second semifinal, Thompson going up against Midway-Minto. And appreciate you joining us here all day long here on YourLiveEvent.com. For our cameraman, our coach's insider as well, Keith Meyer, and of course our executive producer, Mark Forseth, as well as Brandon Mickelson helping us out as well. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in here this afternoon into this evening, and we look forward to seeing you come back tomorrow as well for our 2 semifinals coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.